Hey, what's happening, Guy01, I'm the Guy01, and welcome back to our Batman Arkham Knight walkthrough. We're in the final stretch now. We finished all but one of these side missions, leaving only Riddler. And we've got a long way to go with Riddler. We have gotten barely any of the Riddler trophies. So that's what we're going to be doing for the next few weeks, at least 3 weeks. I said this last week where my plan is to do one island per episode. So we're going to try to stick to one island and get all of the riddles and Riddler trophies on one island at a time. And then we'll go and face Riddler. So yeah, that's the plan. Now, I'm not going to lie, I genuinely thought I was going to be done with this series by this point. Because I had planned it in a way that we would be done with this series and moving on to the next one by May, because the next series, and I don't know if I've actually said this yet or not, the next series is going to be Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original Battlefront 2 from 2005, for the 20th anniversary of that game, do the story mode on that one, and I was hoping to start it by May for, May 4th. May the 4th be with you and all that, Star Wars Day, which was this past week. But as you can obviously tell, this series is going a bit longer than I thought it would. So let's jump right in. And let's begin. Because this is another thing about this, is there's also like the breakable objects. Oh, hello. Yeah. I guess we use that? Maybe not. Hold on. Call the Batmobile.
Keep solving those riddles, detective. Like something crushing you beneath my giant metal. You do.
Oh, there's one. I believe that's something. Alright, and then there's a riddle here. Or a trophy here. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, it's down here. Ah! Hello? Oh, it's one of these. Dude. Wait a minute. What? Oh, we got like... Wait, hold on. Do we gotta get them all at once? Okay, that one actually did that one first try. I'm surprised there. I thought that was gonna be one that was gonna take a few attempts, because I hate those kind of ones where you gotta like, you have to hit multiple. What a coincidence, he says that as we unlock the Rioters showcase. Alright. So I guess we're starting on this island. Bleak Island. We just kind of happen to be here, so this is where we're beginning, I guess. But like I was saying, yeah, I wanted to already have started, or start this week, the Star Wars Battlefront walkthrough. But like I said, this game's taking its time to get through. You were saying? Come here. Die! There we go. Alright, now... Can I get this thing? Hey, get back here. Am I... Again, I don't really know how I'm supposed to take these things out. I'm just assuming I fire with the Batmobile, right? Die! Am I missing, or... Oh, no, we got it. Who's talking? Aren't you gone? I thought I got rid of all you guys. That's two. Yeah, I don't know who's talking. I mean, you guys should be gone. There shouldn't be any of you left. Alright, let's get these guys while we're doing this.
I was one of Scarecrow's patients back at the asylum. I'm glad the Bat got him.
Alright, come here. Hang it. Alright. Come on. Nope. I'm just blowing up that building.
Look, the Arkham Knight's just some tough guy with a bunch of soldiers for hire at his back.
Ooh.
Batman just hit a serpent drone.
Quick scope that one. Alright, there's one more. Like I was saying, we kind of stumbled into this, so let's go after this one. But this week was officially my last week of school. At least this week is going to be my last week of school.
If you can hear me, Batman, thanks.
No problem. Alright, that's another one done. I bet you weren't invited to this lavish do. I wonder how many went dressed as you.
I bet you weren't invited to this lavish do. I wonder how many went dressed up as you.
It's just like a costume party? It's probably in here, right?
Is there anywhere left that ain't been looted? I'm getting bored.
Probably like a poster. Oh. Detonation. You will obey. Detonation. All of Gotham's finest. Nope. It's gotta be like a costume party thing, right? Oh, there it is. Masquerade Ball, Wayne Foundation. New city store unlocked. Masquerade. Oh, I didn't mean to actually hit that. Oh well. Oh, okay. Screw Dad and screw Bruce Wayne. Wow. Barbara walked through Wayne Manor dropping the mask and cape from her Masquerade Ball outfit. She should have guessed that other people would have had the bat idea too. Not that it mattered. Whatever she wore, she'd still be 20 years younger than everyone there. She'd rather Dad started dating again than drag her to these things. Oh, so that's about Barbara. Okay. So she went dressed as like Batman or something. Found out it wasn't as original as she thought it'd be. But you know what? She gets the last laugh because she got to wear the real thing. And another one. Hey boys. Excuse me. Out of my way. But anyway, like I was saying, this is my last week of school. I'm still in the middle of it right now because I've got all but one assignment done. It's just one more paper I've got to write that's due Sunday night. But hopefully I can get that done this weekend. Oh boy, one of these.
When you die trying to solve them, I will generously allow the city to transform my creations into public exhibits.
Take down. Come here, you. Okay, and then hacking device. Turn that
The
on.
drone sensors are temporarily disabled, but I can only hack one at a time. So the previous drone will be back online.
Dang it. Hold on. Let's fix that.
Hi, diddle, detective. I see you've begun pitting that mediocre mind of yours against my riddles. I had plenty of time to conceive them, Batman. When you left me battered and demeaned in Arkham City.
We've only got 45 to 43.
I don't suffer humiliation. I pay it back. So solve my riddles if you can. They'll be very important later.
Okay, I was going to Wayne Tech. Let's do Gadget Tech. Disruptor, Sabotage Drone, Increase Sabotage Ammo. Is there anything for like the remote hacking device? Explosive Gel, Increase Range. Sabotage, Sentry Gun Dispenser. Huh. Is there... Hold on, Gadget Skills. There's nothing for... Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't need it. Okay, I just figured out how to do it. Okay, hold on. Yeah. You go night-night. And then...
No way you're catching me going anywhere
Ow.
near these chemicals now, my friend.
Okay, hold on. Is there something... a way to shut this down, or... Because I thought I was just supposed to do, like, the line grapple.
That freaking bat tank fires non-lethal rounds. It's like getting punched by an angry gorilla.
Oh, there it is. Hello. Is that, so wait, is that like the reset thing? I don't know, we already run into one that I'm too dumb to figure out.
My friend, Penguins are always looking for new recruits.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, money's good too.
Banner activated switch level will trigger automatic reassembly of damaged robots. Am I supposed to like throw him in there? Okay, hold on.
Panic attacks, freaking fear gas. I barely breathe a whiff of this stuff.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Get it for me.
Come on, man. $50. Pay up. Come on. It's not like you guessed it was Wayne. You're the one who put money on him being an alien refugee from a dying planet. I could have sworn I heard that before.
Okay. Reassemble. Is he just gonna get shot immediately? Wait. Where'd he go? Did I screw that up? Oh wait, no, he's there. There he is. Okay,
They were beating on him pretty bad from what I could see. Definitely.
voice synthesizer.
Good night for hosting.
You... Wait, can I get him to... Yeah. Sabotage that thing. There we go. See, I'm not so dumb after all. And now... we get you. Okay, back to you. Look at that. Figured it out all on my own. Alright. Now you. Come here. Good robot. Well, good thing my voice synthesizer is pretty smart. You know, I was pretty proud of myself for figuring that one out on my own. Alright, let's see, another breakable object. We'll get the bomb guy next, or we'll get him later. We're actually kind of blowing through this one pretty quickly, it looks like. But then again, we're going off of like locations we've already uncovered, which I don't think we have all the locations uncovered, which is part of it. There's still a lot left to get that we don't know where they are. Coming through. So the big thing to talk about this week is, of course, Thunderbolts. Or, I guess I should call them the New Avengers. Yeah, Marvel didn't waste any time spoiling that one. I mean, literally, they did not even give it a week before they already started, like, changing the posters and the billboards. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, which, again, I don't know how you can't, since Marvel basically let that cat out of the bag almost immediately. Thunderbolts came out, but it was revealed that the Thunderbolts are actually going to be the New Avengers, and the title of the movie has since been changed to the New Avengers. This was actually something that was brought to my attention very recently, only about like a month before the film came out. Someone pointed it out to me that the Thunderbolts title in every version you see of it had an asterisk next to it, which is something that I did not notice until they pointed it out to me. And then they mentioned that there's a theory that Thunderbolts is not actually going to be the real title, and that there's going to be an alternate title that either gets revealed at a later date or at the end of the movie. And yeah, we now know what that other title is, which is the New Avengers. We can assume Marvel did this because if they marketed Thunderbolts as the New Avengers, people would have torn it apart before it even came out. Just because, you know, putting that label on it of the New Avengers, people were not going to take that. They were not going to, like, they would have been up in arms over that. Oh, it's just in here. Okay.
Batman, you've solved over 20% of my riddles.
Yay.
Congratulations! Unfortunately, you've now reached what I call the stupidity threshold. In layman's terms, my little layman, they were the easy ones.
Great. Hang it. Hang it. Hang it. Come on, how am I missing this guy? I can't see overall, like, the buildings.
Cash. Bleak Island airspace is clear. Aerial drones are down.
I'll get our people back in the sky, Batman. Good work.
Sweet. Yeah, I don't know who's controlling those, because the entire militia is locked up already. But yeah, it's a good thing they didn't call it the New Avengers, and, you know, they let it be known as Thunderbolts, so, you know, people would actually give it a chance, because it's getting amazing reviews, Thunderbolts. I mean, I mentioned this last week that, last week, there was a point where it was the second highest rated Marvel movie on Rotten Tomatoes. Like I said, the only one that was higher than it was Black Panther. So, and I think it's only dropped a few spots since then. Now that audience reviews have since come in. Okay, hold on. I just need to get a good view of this. Okay, this is another one where we just gotta send the robot in to do it. Alright. You go here. Good boy.
Best Halloween ever. Let's go to the department store and loot some costumes.
Look at him go. What a champ. Thanks, buddy.
No, they should obey me, not you. I am their creator and their god. I literally programmed a basic religion into those malfunctioning blasphemers.
Okay. Might want to update your firewall then. Or whatever you say, your like security whatever. I was trying to be clever there. Shut up. Oh, another one of these? Oh, it's this one. This is one we were trying to figure out earlier. Like, a week or two ago. Okay, hold on. Is this a road? Yeah. Okay. There we go. How did I not do that the first time? Ah. Ooh. There we go. And in we go. Alright. A few more down. Another breakable object.
So who's Nightwing and Robin? I bet you're the same guy.
Hello. Joy. Roar. But yeah, like I was saying before, Marvel spent like no time, letting that, that twist be known and like making it public. An open house for bed and dinner is a sanctuary run by saint or sinner.
An open house for bed and dinner. Is this sanctuary run by saint or sinner?
The Deacon's mission, helping Gotham's homeless for over a century. Leave me inside of you. What? Got like the whole thing in frame. There you go. So that's another Deacon Blackfire thing.
Can't believe everyone's running scared. Gotham really went soft without Joker.
Alright, then got another Riddler trophy up here. I think this is another one that we looked at a couple weeks ago that I wasn't sure how to do. Let's see if I can figure it out.
First Joker dies. Now the Batman's unmasked. Gotham's gonna be a different place from now on.
Whoop, and away we go. So yeah, I started having this conversation with someone like, at what point is it going to be like, because they've already changed the posters and
For Batman to hit their ass. This is our city.
the posters and the billboards to say the new Avengers, and I started saying like, at what point are they going to like just change the title like when you look it up? Because they've already started doing that where like any like social media post that Marvel puts out about the movie, the hashtag they use to like refer to it is hashtag, you know, New Avengers. So they're not even like referring it to as Thunderbolts really anymore.
At least I know I'm still gonna be alive at the end of the day.
So is it going to be like a thing when the movie eventually, like, you know, comes to Disney Plus or, you know, goes on DVD? Is it going to be listed as Thunderbolts, or is it going to be called the New Avengers?
I kind of feel like I lost something. Oh, he's Bruce Wayne. You know, like when you realize Santa Claus is really that drunk uncle.
Because I think that's going to be interesting to see if they just... Because it's always going to be... I don't know, I feel like it's always just going to be called the Thunderbolts movie, right? Okay, so it's gotta be...
Did you like my mechanized exoskeleton, Batman?
I think I remember this one. There's like...
See it again.
You have to like go out and find like something. And, like there's a riddle, like a riddle or something that's like pointed in that direction that you gotta go like find and like turn off.
Yeah, I fought Batman once. Broke my arm in 3 places.
And I don't really remember how it works.
Lightning ain't gonna strike the same place twice.
Oh wait.
Long time ago, I thought Den was a mess. You know, back when Den was pretty.
Oh no, this is the guy with like the bomb implanted in his head. Okay, we'll do this one first.
Oh, good, you're here. Lately, Batman, I've been pondering the value of human life and your strange insistence upon preserving even its basest forms. Take the barely literate triple murderer in the nearby riot. He's a dead man come dawn. When the microbomb I surreptitiously placed in his brain explodes. My hypothesis is simple. When faced with the task of trying to save one condemned man amongst that gaggle of idiots, even you will give up in despair. Oh, and don't knock him out. No. What little brain activity he has keeps that cranial combustible from detonating. Detonating.
I need to use the remote batarang to scan the nearby crowd for Riddler's victim.
Yeah, so there's a couple of these guys in the city. So yeah, you don't actually want to knock them out. It's just basically like using this thing as like a sensor. Alright, I don't think he's over here.
Found him. If I can electrically charge the remote batarang, I'll be able to deliver a shock to Riddler's bomb.
And there should be... I don't remember if I have to stay standing on this thing or not. Nope, I don't.
He's the guy who made our lives hell for as long as I
Okay.
can remember.
There's a guy rolling the bat. Alright, so throw
I
that.
need to hit the thug with an electric shock. It'll disable the explosive.
Oop. And then you turn. And good night.
Well, congratulations, hero. You saved a murderer, a monster, a moron. The Sheen Pool thanks you for your efforts. There's more doomed men in Gotham tonight. You won't prove your obnoxiously principled point until you save them all. Until you save them all.
Okay. I got no problem doing that. Saving people's my thing. Yeah, so I don't know what... I don't remember the solution to this one. This might be one where I have to look it up. But I remember it has something to do with, like, you have to, like, go, like, pretty far away from it in order to, like, get it. Is what I remember.
So hang on. If Batman is Bruce Wayne, then who's been playing Bruce Wayne all this time?
And I thought I had something, like, you start down here or something. But there's nothing here.
So, who's Robin? Does Bruce Wayne have a kid or something? Ain't too late to join up, my friend. Penguin's always looking for new recruits. Man, money's good too.
Anything down here?
Some freaks tearing up dead bodies. Sounds pretty nasty. Let's go see.
Alright, coming down. Is there anything at the base of this building? Maybe.
Okay, we'll join a couple of rides. But I can't be out all night. It's my turn to watch the kids tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. We'll go with the other ones and then we'll come back and attempt this one. But anyway, going back to Thunderbolts, Last New Avengers, you know, that's my point exactly. It's like, what do you call it now? I mean, I feel like most people are still going to call it, you know, Thunderbolts. Because that's what it was called for so long. Alright. Now we just gotta use the Batmobile. And let ourselves in.
They were beating on him pretty bad from what I could see. Definitely a good night to be a firefighter. And a good night for most things.
Is that it? I feel like there's gotta be more to it than that. Guess not. Open sesame. Alright. That's another one down. Oop, wrong button. Another trophy. Looks like it's dead ahead.
Oh, Batman. He lost all his, what do you call it, mistake.
Well, this one's easy. Supervillain cells.
I don't get it. What's in it for Wayne? Is that content tax deductible or something?
I wish. Next one. Alright, I think we're making pretty good time, but then again, like I said, I know we're not getting as many as I think we are.
If we don't find something soon, I'm punching you in the face.
Wait, where am I? Wait, what? Ah, another one of these. Why?
Nah, Penguin's parents were Gotham royalty. He got the accent at school, if it's for real anyway.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with these are. I'm sure this means something. 34962540.
You know, from weeks and ages. I think he went religious or something.
Wait. Three, 4962540. Is that like coordinates? I doubt it. Yeah, there's no like coordinate system.
So as the bat taking care of these Arkham Knight
3, 4. I mean, you gotta. That's a number that you gotta put somewhere, but I don't know where or like what gadget that would be. is it even a gadget? Is it just like...
It's a freaking butler gonna do. I say while the bat's away, the mice can go on up to Wayne Manor and clean him out.
Alright, that's another one we'll have to come back to. Hopefully the other ones we have a bit more luck with. Whoop. Oh, down here somewhere.
Who chooses to dress like a bat unless you got a few screws loose?
So other than Marvel news, which is really just Thunderbolts and like all like the great reactions that's getting.
Don't forget our little bet detective. There's still criminals due for quite the headache when my microbombs explode. Can you really be bothered to save them all?
Unfortunately, it's not really I want to, it's more I kind of have to.
So, when I break someone's arm, it's battery. When Rich Boy Wayne does the same damn thing, it's vigilantism. That's one sweet gig. Yeah, I want a piece of that. Oh, it's easy, man. Just go get yourself a few $1 billion.
Or inherit it like I did. There we go.
See the bat's gone? I'd like to go for a joyride in that thing.
Oop. Ow. Hold on. Try this again. Am I not able to... I just gotta grapple it, I guess.
You said you were getting the smokes. That's the whole reason we raided that damn place.
Yay, new Riddler trophy. Or another Riddler trophy. Let's go here. There's also some DC news in the news. It was recently announced that Peacemaker Season 2 will be happening, which is kind of interesting because Peacemaker is technically a part of the old DCEU, which, you know, we know has been rebooted. So the fact that Peacemaker is, like, continuing is interesting, especially it's not just continuing. Like, it'd be one thing if, like, you got, like, another, you know, Peacemaker show that was, like, a new canon, but no, it's a continuation of the one that was established in the previous, you know, cinematic universe. So it's like, okay, what's going on here? Whoop. Okay. Oh, jeez, come on. So that I can jump over, but I can't jump over the cable. Do I not have the... Explosive gel. Do I not have, like, the freeze stuff? I don't have any of the freeze gadgets, do I? Do I have to get those? How do I do that? Do I have to get the, like, the freeze gadgets from somewhere? I mean, I was just gonna slide through. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. Damage the valve, or damaging the valve could disrupt the steam flow. Okay. Maybe there's another way to do it. Remote control battering. Man, Riddler, like, loves his LEDs. Urgh. I keep, like, bouncing off. Let me at him. Ah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Enough of that. Okay, hold on. What happens if I let go here?
Anybody seen that anarchy guy? That kid'd love this.
Okay, so that just like allows me to get through, it looks like. Or is there something else that allows me to do? Well, I told you guys it was going well, but now it's like, ah, crap. Okay, that immediately lets it go. This has to be doing something else, right? Because I'm pretty sure I can just, like, slide under that anyway. So is this opening something up?
But who the hell was Joker?
Can I just shoot it? That's how you solve your problems, right? Just shoot it. Nope. Arrgh. Nothing? Alright, I guess this is another one we'll have to come back to. Dang it. It was going so good.
Batman, what are these strange, mysterious things all over our fair city? Oh, that's right. They're unsolved riddles.
Yeah. Alright, I got these over here. That's just the ones that I can't figure out. Great. Again, I hate looking this stuff up, but kind of have to.
We saw a bunch of Penguin and Harvey's boys working together. I'm telling you, son of the apocalypse.
Whoops. Well, we were doing pretty good. Then we ran into 3 that I just don't get.
City, where you get to terrorize it. No one else.
I figured that one out with the Riddler bot, which then let me figure out a few more, which was nice. There it is. Oh. You.
Let's go see the blown up factory.
That's a great idea.
Come on.
Oop. Nope. Stop it. We're here. Aha.
How was I supposed to know the gas was gone? Better safe than sorry. So what I miss? Batman is Bruce Wayne. Good one.
No, really. Alright, this is just kind of like an open area. Is there anything in here?
Can you believe it? I was at Blackgate, the Asylum, Arkham City. Never seen Batman. Not once.
That means you stayed out of trouble. Good for you.
Just lucky, I guess.
Oh. Oh, for crying out loud, another one of these.
You know, the only thing that's missing is if that freak from Metropolis flew in here.
Okay, so this one. Okay, gonna need the Batmobile. Alright, that one was actually pretty easy. I thought that was going to be a bit more difficult. Alright, now it's just the ones that I don't know how to do. Great.
Sort of backdrive straight through a wall like a woman.
Alright, so I went ahead and looked at, I just spent like 20 minutes watching a video of like where the other ones are, and it made me realize we're not even like halfway done with just this island. So we still got a ways to go. But I did figure out how to get these three. So, and I think that's where we might have to cut it there. Because this one's already going pretty long. We're already almost at like an hour. And like I said, we've only got like half of them for just this island alone. So, but I figured this one out. So I was right. This is more than just, you know, pulling this out. Because yeah, we don't need this to be pulled out to get through. This is so we have an opening to do this. And then turn off that. And now we've got a bomb. Nope. Yeah, I'm sure that'll do something. There we go. Ooh, made it. And rocked. I'm very well aware. Okay, so these two, like these two towers ones, these ones are like, it's stupid kind of like what you have to do to get these. So you gotta know to go to a part of the map that is literally not marked at all. There's like no clue that you're supposed to go over here. I believe this is the right bridge. So one of these bridges has like a power winch on it that you then have to activate, and that's what like opens it up. Ooh, Riddler guy. Hold on. Aww. He's not a Riddler guy anymore. I guess he forgot all of his information. Am I at the wrong bridge? But anyway, speaking of Riddler guys, yeah, I definitely in my free time need to go and start interrogating those guys in order to get more locations, because it looks like we've got Bleak Island completely done, but we've only got about half of them, so yeah.
Life is safe, Gotham. Sell out.
Alright, where's... Ah... Oh, is this it? Yep, there it is. And then like it... No, that's something else. That's the one we already did. Alright, where's this other one? See, this is the part of this that I hate.
Think it's safe being out here again?
Like, searching for this stuff. Because there's really even, like, no way to know that it's even here. Like I said, they're like... Ow! Oh, hello. Here's something. Oh, wrong button. Again. This is one that wasn't even marked. I just found this. Oh. There we go.
Well, a quarter of my riddles solved, but at what cost? This is a war of attrition, Detective. I'm burning through your
Demon.
brain cells smells like so much cheap kindling, and I'm warming my hands on the blaze.
Okay. Excuse me, boys, coming through. Alright, we gotta get back up there.
Didn't have enough expensive cars.
Ooh-ah. I thought the power winch was supposed to be like right here. Huh.
Take these militia guys.
You know what? Maybe we need to go to the sky. Get a bird's eye view on this. Because it's at, or at least close to, one of the bridges. It's like, it's gotta be one of these. That's the train that we just did. Alright, well let's go get the other one that I know how to get. Oh, wait a minute. I see a window. It must have already...
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm getting kind of tired of all this rioting.
Must have already cleared this one out. Because I assumed there was something there. Up we go.
I'm telling you, we should split. What happens if the band decides to break all our limbs? In case you forgot, we just trashed the emergency room.
See, now I'm like going around, I'm like looking. Because I just watched this video that like showed all the locations. I'm like, now I just kind of gotta look. Hi, lady. Or, not lady, king. I thought that was a Lady of Gotham statue. Because some of these locations are like, come on. And I thought there was one here. Oh, dang it. Alright, drop down. Oh, guess not. Guess there's nothing up here. Anyway. So, there's one of the power winches, so... So that's like what we're looking for. Oh, jeez. Made it. Oh shoot. I think we overshot it. I don't want to hear it.
You're probably wondering how I got my microbombs into those rioters' skulls. Why, we're going to race, Detective. I, however, will get represented by the time counter. We're going to race.
Whoop, and we're off. I think we're gonna make it. First try. Oh, he knew me alright. Alright. We got it. Now we gotta find that other one. Was it here, maybe? Again, I know it was like at one of the bridges. We're in that general area of one of the bridges.
Give me half the money they spent
2 seconds, tops. Easy. No, it's not here.
This is more like it. Gotham went to sleep after joking.
But that's like what the power winch looks like. So there's a few of those that are hidden throughout the city. Just one guy, and they're all freaking out. That's what you call aura. I hate that term.
Batman's got a tank? That's cheating.
Is this something? I don't know what I just turned on.
Deathstroke's back in town? And I thought things were gonna calm down.
Huh. I want to find that last one. You know what, while we're actually...
Malicious.
Let's solve a few riddles while we're
Those
here.
guys won't take getting their asses kicked for an answer. That's their new commander. Won't let them go. I thought Arkham Knight ran away. Not him, the assassin guy. He's got a grudge against the Bat, and he's keeping them all in line.
Well, not anymore, because I took care of him a while ago. Where were we at? I lost where we were.
Soldiers, Bob.
We're supposed to be going to GCPD, is what I'm trying to do. Yeah, we're on like the opposite side.
Tear gas clouds. Tanks absolutely freaking everywhere. Crazy poison ivy pollen. Not to mention the Bat driving around in his personal war machine all night. Next time there's an evacuation, I'm getting on the bus.
Ooh. Ah. So yeah, there's a few riddles that I know the answer to.
I wonder if Commissioner Gordon will stick around now his Bat buddy's been unmasked.
Oop. There we go. That light just fell on me. Alright, back into GCPD. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I definitely gotta play some more on my own. And now that I'm out of school, I should have some time to do that. Not only that, I plan on releasing like 3 videos in like the next month on the main channel. Like a few anniversaries are coming up, so I want to do some stuff. It's going to be a combination of like music videos like I did for the Iron Man. Like I did the Iron Man music video, but also some more like video essay style things like I did for the Batman.
Business is best when bats need killing. A mercenary's file should receive top billing.
Okay, that was one of the ones I was gonna come look for. Because we looked at for that, or tried to look for that. There's another one. It's Cash's hand. Subject IV, what are you talking about? Or is it this? Is it the picture? Subject IV. Or is it the Arkham Cup? Oh, I already saw that one.
This is our city, Deacon. We're the law around here. Man's law is not equipped to deal with Gotham.
Again, is it not Slade? I mean, I feel like Slade is like the answer to this riddle. Because this is what I'm referring to, so... Yeah, we got these.
She stands in our center that we may not weaken. A symbol of hope, a towering beacon.
Okay, so that's Lady of Ark, or Lady
Bat
Gotham.
uses these to see at night. The dots didn't work and his cure caused a fright.
so that's, we have to go back to Lindstrom's lab to get that one.
Overgrown, abandoned, the inmates set free.
And that's Arkham Asylum, which we can see from the coast.
Business is best with bones stripped bare, being a
Okay, so there's like the shark, and then
Bruce Wayne, huh? Never would have guessed. Next thing you know, someone's gonna tell me Superman's really a janitor. Oh no, a journalist. What the hell is this? Did you?
alright, so we got the shark, or is it Croc? No, it's gotta be the Great White, yeah. What? Warren White, what? Was that not the answer to that other one? Hold on. They heed seafarers not to feel his bite. Bones strip bare beneath the warning light. Oh, okay. Do we actually have to... Okay, I think I know now. It's probably like the light tower. There's probably something there, like, relating to, like, Killer Croc or something. And then we still got, like, the Deathstroke one. Or is it Deadshot? Does Deadshot even have anything? Oh, there's Deathstroke. No subject detected. I'm confused. Okay, is it Deadshot? No subject. Okay, so it's not Deadshot. Okay, what is it? It's gotta be just Slade, right? Arrgh. Slade, you, over here. Talk to me.
Let there be light. Easy. I can do that.
Cheap pyrotechnics do not scare me, child.
It's not Slade. Okay, I don't know what it is. You know what? I'm just gonna call it here. This video's gone on long enough. Next week, we'll come back. I'm gonna play some of this in my free time. Try to get a few more locations discovered. And then hopefully next week this goes a lot smoother.
I always thought the person inside that suit had to be messed up. Guess that's what happens when you...
Alright, well anyway, that does it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Yeah, we didn't get as much progress as I thought we were. I knew getting all of the riddles and trophies on an island in a single episode was going to be a bit of a stretch. I honestly thought we were going to get further than we did though. But anyway, hopefully the next few ones go a bit better. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Guy01 and Batman signing out. Bye guys.